Hello class, this is a continuation on finding the line of best fit. In this video, we'll be looking at finding the equation of a given line of best fit. Now, if you're familiar with this, it's really just finding the equation of a straight line, and you can do this in two different ways. One is using the equation, the point gradient formula, and the other, which I will do first, will be just using rise over run and a substitution. So here we go. So first, we need to understand that for this problem, we are looking for an equation y equals mx plus c. So we're looking for two values. We're finding m first, and then we are finding c. Now remember, to find a gradient, it is the rise over the run. And this can simply be found by picking 2 points that fall on the line. So I have to find 2 coordinates that are definitely on this line. So in this case, I can see that this point is right in that corner. So I'm going to be using that point there is 17, 18. So 17, 18. And another point that I can see that falls on this line, like for example, I would not use this one because I can't conclude what the y value is of this. So instead I'm using this one here. So that point there is 14, 14. And then from here, we do the rise. So we compare the y values. So from this point down to this point, so from 14 up until 18, how many units has it risen? In this case, it has gone up 4 spaces. 18 from 14, that's 4 units up. And the run we do in a similar way, from 14 across to 17. So we're going across this way. Let's do this in green. From this point to this point, how many units across has it gone? So from 14 across to 17, that is 3 units across. So our gradient here is 4 on 3. So I'm going to substitute this into here. So currently we have y equals 4 on 3 x plus c. Now that we have this, we can choose any 2 of these points. It doesn't matter which one. I'll choose the smaller number here. In this case, 14, 14. You can choose this one as well, and you will definitely get the same answer for C. So choosing 14, 14, we now need to remember that these points, let me erase these, we don't need them. These points, 14, 14, represent x and y values. Actually, I will use this one to make more sense of where these numbers go. So in this case, this is x, and this is my y value. I'm going to substitute these into the correct position. So y, this y value is now 18, and this x value is going to be 17. So it's going to become 18 equals 4 over 3 times 17 plus c. Now this is simply an equation. So we're going to plop this into our calculator. 4 on 3 times 17. 4 on 3 times 17. I'm going to leave it as a fraction. It is 68 on 3. So this becomes 18 equals 68 on 3 plus c. And then from here, to find c on its own, we need to subtract 68 on 3 from both sides. which will give us, so these two cancel out, leaving C by itself. And we're now finding the answer to 18 minus 68 on 3. That gives us negative 14 on 3. And now we have our C value. So we have our M value, and now we have our C value. So collectively, this becomes y equals 4 on 3x minus 14 on 3. That is the equation of this line. And now that we have this equation, we can solve the next set of problems. It says here, using this equation, find the value of y given x equals 14. Well, we can already see that it's going to give us 14, but with a question like this, it simply means using this given value, we're going to substitute it here. So let's do that. So let's start with our equation. Y equals 4 on 3x minus 14 on 3. And all we need to do now is just substitute the given x value. So that's going to be 4 on 3 times 14 minus 14 on 3. Let's plop that into our calculator. 4 on 3 times 14 minus 14 on 3. And as you can see, that gives us 14. Now let's do the second problem here. This time it says find the value of x given y is 19. So once again, we're starting with our equation. Whoops. Let's get rid of that y. But this time, because we are given y is 19, we're going to substitute that here. So this gives us 19 equals 4 on 3x minus 14 on 3. Well, then from here, we can simply add 14 on 3 to both sides. This cancels out this. The right-hand side, notice how these are now gone. We still have 4 on 3x. And on the left-hand side, we're just going to evaluate that. So 19 plus 14 on 3. This gives us 71 on 3. And then from here, we are going to divide by 4 on 3. So dividing by 4 on 3 on both sides. This gets rid of the 4 on 3. This leaves us with x on its own. And so we can calculate that. So our answer, 71 on 3 divided by 4 on 3. This gives us a nice 17.75 or 71 on 4. So I hope that's given you an insight into, finding the equation of line of best fit and using the equation to solve some problems. So I'll see you in the next video where we do another example of this. Hope to see you then, and best of luck.